for visiting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos.
Hey folks, Dan Ryan for our second guitar of today. You'll recognize all the guitars we do today by this shirt. This is a Steadman Pro, which I don't believe we've ever reviewed a Steadman Pro.
Never even heard of one until I bought this one.
And according to Leo, it's a Les Paul copy. And I would say I have no reason to doubt him, but in the recent past, we've opened things that we thought were one thing, and they were something so far off that it was.
Well, on the box it says LPCS, which to me is Les Paul Cherry Sunburst, and that's what it's supposed to be. And the other side says what?
Or it could be
Steadman Pro.
Louis Prima Catholic School. But, I guess we're going to find out.
Right. Another one that came with its own gig bag.
Yeah. A little case candy here, which is taped to the box. Can't be too careful. It's got a guitar strap.
Is it a good guitar strap? Or one of those okay guitar straps?
It looks like an okay guitar strap. No, I'm not going to take it out. So, and it's got a cord, Allen wrench, and at least one pick. No, two picks. Three picks. It's got three picks. The picks are generally medium, sometimes light, so I don't bother with them. But you know, I guess.
And besides, we have a barf bag of picks up there.
Yeah.
They're all Fender heavies. Dan's personal preference.
Yep.
And mine too. When I'm playing House of the Rising Sun around the campfire, entertaining a bunch of drunk cowboys, if they're unarmed.
Well, the longer you play, the more likely they are to be harmed.
True.
This, we just reviewed a Latitude guitar, which is made by Tom Ert, and that had a very nice gig bag. This is not quite as bad as the gig raincoat, but it's only maybe one step above that. That was, see, you know you're going to get hung up when the switch is through the foam bag.
Oh, don't drop that. You know about Les Pauls and headstocks, right?
Well, if this was a real Les Paul.
Well, a real Les Paul is a better guitar than that. So.
Well, headstock wise, I don't know if you could actually say that.
Right.
Okay, so it's a Cherry Burst.
Is it flamed?
Yeah, it's got some flame on the front. 2 tones, 2 volumes. It's got the regular old Gibson kind of bridge and tailpiece. It's got Gibson-ish. Oh, not sure what. Looks like a washer or something. Don't know what that was for. It's got the Gibson-ish inlays. No name tuners, as far as I can tell. It's got a bolt-on neck. It says YMC. Haven't we seen YMC someplace before?
Yeah, right before A.
Okay.
Used to do battles of the bands there.
Yeah.
It was right next to the white WCA, which just was the M had fallen up and turned upside down. It was, just same place, other end.
Yeah. Okay. To continue with the serious part of our review, the flame is pretty nice. I don't know if you want to zoom in on that.
I'd like to. Hang on just a moment, please. Pretty nice for $139 so far. If you're going by looks. Let's see what it sounds like.
Yeah, we will momentarily. It's as far as I can tell, it's got a mahogany body. It's certainly heavy enough to be a mahogany body. It's heavy like a Les Paul. Not a fully finished neck, which is not my favorite, but typical of Les Pauls generally. The fingerboard is bound. The pick guard is detachable, but it's nice and tight right now, so that's good. 3-position switch. It's just kind of set up like your standard Les Paul.
Mark Knopfler would be proud.
This is a Steadman?
Steadman Pro.
Okay. See, that's
one level above the Steadman.
That's what's throwing me is why would a Steadman Pro have YMCA on the?
Well, the Y is probably the first part of that. Y. The MC, I couldn't tell you.
Well, none of those letters have any relationship to Steadman that I'm aware of.
No, but Y does.
I don't know why. That's
I
why
know.
I'm asking.
But why?
Who's on first?
I'm going to have to do some research on that and find out why there's a YMC on.
And there is a
Steadman
YMC on the box. YMC 39 electric guitar. I'm reading upside down with gig bag and
39-inch.
what's that say? Gig bag. Oh, strap, cord, something.
Picks.
So it pretty much describes, on the side of the box, it describes pretty much everything that's in the box.
Contents.
Yeah. Doesn't say contents though. So it's heavy, like a Les Paul for sure, heavy, and I don't see any obvious deficiencies in the finish. Everything looks quite clean. No scuffs, no scratches. Pretty nice guitar, especially for $139. And it does say Steadman Pro on the headstock. I don't know if you.
I was trying to hide that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at something about that headstock. It is the open book headstock, like a Gibson.
Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to have that.
It doesn't have the neck angle, but
Yeah.
the pre-broken neck angle.
Yeah.
But it does have the open book headstock. So, like a Gibson, built like a Fender, without a pre-broken headstock. Or the word Gibson on the frisket.
So there you have it. We're going to stop now tune it up and check the pickups and do the Bort C&E that we've been forgetting for the past couple of weeks, but we're determined to do them every time today. So be right back. Thanks. Hey folks, we are back with this Steadman Pro Les Paul copy in cherry burst with some flame on the top. I don't know if I mentioned, but the top is bound and the fingerboard is bound. For $139, it's an amazingly attractive guitar. So now we're going to go through the pickups. The neck feels a little narrow to me, but I'm not sure why that is. This does not have the rounded frets. As usual, up till the 12th fret, the fret job is pretty good. As it starts getting higher up, you get more sharp edges. If I were going to buy this guitar, that's one of the things that I would want to get taken care of, because if you've seen me play, and our subscribers have seen me play a lot, I do play up here quite often. So this is the neck pickup. There's something a little odd about the action. I think it's that the strings are so close together. And I don't really understand
that nut looks a little strange from here.
It looks like a carbon fiber nut, but it's hard to tell.
It doesn't look like it's lined up with the neck, though. It looks short.
Well,
take a look at the bottom part.
It's the strings. The E strings are about as far out as you would want them. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any room to even have a slot for them. So I just think this neck is just slightly narrower than a regular Gibson neck. But so here are both pickups. Nice sounding. I'd have to actually be playing, going back and forth between a real Les Paul or an Epiphone Les Paul and this to tell you how close they are, but they don't sound that far off. And here is the bridge pickup. Rings pretty well. Speaking of ringing, we don't want to forget, we almost did again. Gunter, this is for you. Here's our Bort C&E on this guitar. Not even as good as the Latitude was. Let's say that's maybe a 4 or a 5. And with a body like this, that's you would expect it to ring for quite a while.
Well, that's why the set neck on the Les Paul is supposed to give it more sustainability is supposed to give it sustain. And it's not a set neck, it's a bolt-on neck. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to stop one more time, figure out something to play, tune up, and we'll be right back. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, some of the following can only be described as poltergeist activity.
Hey folks, today we're looking at this Steadman Pro Les Paul copy, which has one of the weirder phenomenon I've ever found on a guitar, any guitar, anywhere, no matter how cheap, no matter how poorly made. And we've also got some gremlins with the lights. So I'm going to try to play. I'm just going to stick to below the 12th fret, so you can at least hear how this sounds. And this is Elevator Jam Tracks, Deep Passionate Ballad backing track in C. So I think you've probably heard how microphonic the pickups are. So if you hear some squealing, I've turned the amp down and I've turned the track down, trying to have that not happen so much. So we'll see what we get. And hey, how you doing? Hi.
Yeah. We got additional psychedelic lighting today.
Yeah.
That's going to be going on and off and stopping and starting again.
Those of you who have epilepsy may want to be careful. All right, here we go.
Or enjoy the ride.
you have it. Sounds okay as long as you don't go past the 12th fret. One of the stranger guitars I've ever reviewed. Like I said, I don't even know how you could do that. How you could have 2 strings, 2 frets, same note on 2 frets, and then you go further up the neck and it becomes correct again. Just, I've never ever seen that. So
one of the gremlins we're dealing with today.
yeah. So one thing I would say categorically is I would not recommend the Steadman Pro Les Paul copy. Find something else.
Because of the microphonic pickups and the strange phenomenon with the neck.
The pickup sounded okay as long as you were just on a clean sound. You start to get into a distorted sound, and I turned it down significantly from where I would normally play it. So Leo may have to actually boost the volume of that little solo there. Anyway, there you have it, the Steadman Pro. I'm Dan Ryan. Leo Ron's behind the camera. We hope that you will like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to be informed of our future videos. And thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
And for our next episode, we're going to tell you all about how we got rid of the poltergeist activity in the barn. Thank you.